here today at Girdwood Centre to contribute to the co-design process of a PB charter organised by PB Works. I wanted to share some of our learning in our situation for our PB process and also hear what other people had to say and how they experienced it so that we could all share together to help better design a PB charter for everyone that anyone can use.
I came along today because I sit on the steering group in the Newry Morning Down for PB. And I really enjoyed today because it was an opportunity to learn from other PB projects and just to find out in terms of the charter how that we can develop and implement the PB process further within our area.
Local people making decisions for themselves with each other. And I thought, do you know, there's something in this that is respectful and hands over or creates new spaces for actual decision making, which equals power.
What really shone through as well was how PB is a way for people to participate in things in an informal and fun way, that it's not intimidating, that people can get so many different things out of it outside of the monetary value. So it's about connection, it's about doing things in a different way. It's a really great way for people to discuss how to do things differently without it being seen as critical. So you can be wrong, you can not know the answers, and you can figure it all out together, but in a safe space.
Because the appetite is there and the ability and the capacity is there if it is just facilitated and walked alongside to make it happen for them.
I'm here today at the community bid at the Sharon Community Centre. Specifically, I have been partially involved in this whole process on the fringes. I also have included for a few votes, a few proposals for the village. And when I came to vote, that there were actually some items I felt were more worthy as a community aspect than actually what I was proposing. So the whole process has been hugely interesting. A lot of hard work has been done by both the community association and the people that have organised this whole thing.
So we're in the voting room now, and this is where people coming in having talked to everybody who has an idea put forward, and people come in and they vote for projects they want to win in order of priority. So the top one gets 10 points, 9 points, write down the market on this and pop it in the ballot box, and then we'll count them all at the end. So it started at 1 o'clock today, and we had the first vote cast at 1:15, and since then we've had a really good turnout of people coming down, spend time, taking their time to talk through, discuss which ones they would like to vote for, and loads of ballot papers cast so far. So look forward to seeing the end result and who wins.
Our bid is for planting trees in the community garden around Drumbalkin Park so that people can have shelter and have something pleasant to look at whilst they're having picnics. The idea was actually put in by a child from the primary school, and we have decided to adopt the child's idea and to help with the delivery of it.
Somebody went into our wood and cut down trees and was removing timber. We noticed the tracks and we had to stop that, so we had to lock the gate. So we want to be able to open that people can go in. So we'll put the blocks in front of the gate so the vehicles can't go in.
I wanted to put in a bid for grief workshops. I want it to be something that everybody can feel free to talk about, because it's very important to talk.
I think it's so important to respect our environment. Given all the challenges of climate change and the amount of rubbish we throw away in this present world, plastic, everything else, that we make an effort to reduce plastic and to clean up our environment, because it's something that we should all respect, because we all live here.
We work with Ambassadors Football, and this is our bid to help raise money to run a football camp here in the village. This will be our 4th year running the camp here on the football pitch at the community centre for kids aged 7 to 12.
I would definitely recommend getting involved with this scheme. It's highly recommendable.
I'm chair of the history group here in the village, and we're hoping today that we'll get lots of bids for our project. Our project is visit to places of interest.
It's about painting stones and putting messages on them and then putting them at different parts around the village.
We're here today to see if we could get a remembrance bench for the ones that passed away in the pandemic. I lost my father, Margaret, she lost her aunt, and there's a lot of others that lost loved ones around the village, and it was just so hard for them, and maybe some didn't get seeing their loved ones being buried or didn't get proper send-off for them. So we thought maybe a wee memorial bench and people could come and sit and reminisce on it and just think of their loved ones.
Clearly from this event today, people do care. There's lots of very worthy ideas.
Initially, I really didn't want much to do with PB. I had heard about it in my work, and I thought initially that it was an airy-fairy thing, and it didn't have any real meaning. I mean, participatory budgeting, what? The first event that we held in March, an amazing number of people were at it, and everybody got so interested in it, and everybody was so into it that, yes, I believe in it now, and I certainly would do it again, and I would certainly recommend that any group who was thinking about it should go ahead and do it, because I was like one of the most critical at the start, and now I would say I'm probably one of the greatest believers in it.